leadoff batter on 5 times, but only bring him home twice, that kind of ultimately the difference in a game that's going to be this close?
I think so. I think we have plenty of opportunities. You know, we lose by 1 run, but we get our leadoff on 5 times and not able to come through. You know, it could have looked different.
The margins were so thin just throughout the series. Just what do you want your group to take away from this whole weekend?
I think probably one of the biggest things we took away is just the little things. You know, we had opportunity to do the little things today, and we didn't do enough.
You talk about a postseason mentality all season, Missy. Obviously, this is the kind of series that has postseason implications. This is the kind of series that determines regional hosts and those things. How much is there's being cognizant of that, and there's not being debilitated by it, but there's still 26, 28 games to go this season. How do you want them to take it when that's the mentality you wanted them to have this season? How do you want them to have this sit with them as a team?
I'm sorry.
How do you want the players to take this, and that there's still all these games to go? There's still obviously every opportunity in the world, but at the same time, this does have implications for what you're trying to do and aspire for when the postseason comes around.
Yeah, no, I think they all take it the same way. Like, we want to be out on the other side of it. But also, too, we know that from this, there's always, anytime we have something that doesn't go our way, something good comes out of it. And I know that will happen as well. So, but I don't think we change anything. We just keep battling and going after it. We know what we want to do. Thought these guys came out and they played tough. It's just we didn't do enough. That's the difference.
You seen anything in, realize it's relatively small samples, but Paige in situational hitting last year was extraordinary for a freshman. I know it's a small sample so far, but the numbers are just not in alignment compared to last year. Are there things mechanically that she's not doing, or is it just teams have more tape of her now and she's a sophomore and it's just a little bit different?
Yeah, I mean, who knows what it could be? You know, there's been some spots where maybe she didn't come through. I could say that. I don't even think about that with her. I think there was plenty of spots for us all that we could have come through, and we just didn't. We didn't do enough. I feel like that was the difference. So she had opportunity. We had others that had opportunity. We just didn't make the adjustments that we needed to make.
In the 5th, when KK gets on, what was the strategy with the at bat with Tara? Because it looked like at one point she was going to possibly bunt at 3-1. It was unclear as to whether or not you were looking to steal there. I know they obviously caught you 3 times on Friday. Did that just play into how the strategy of that at bat kind of unfurled?
Yeah, no, that at bat I had her at one point hit, and then I had her look to bunt, wanted her to bunt again, figured we'd probably get another change up, and they were expecting her to hit.
Despite a result like this, what positives do you take away from a series like this? It's tightly contested against a conference foe, tough pitchers.
What I take away is that this team knows how to compete. They know how to face tough pitching. They understand how to really get after it for 3 games against the same team. I would say this team, I love watching these guys. They feed off of each other. Our offense and defense, I thought, fed off each other all weekend long. It stinks to be on this side of it, but I just think big picture and this game right here and what it'll do for us later on.
You smoked a couple line drives right at people.
I mean, you think Ariel's ball goes out, we're sitting here and things look a little different, I think some balls that we hit right at people and those fall, things look a little different. So
what is the focus, or what will you attempt to try to get the team to focus on going into another big series? There's no moral victories, but as you said, they've learned a lot of lessons even in spite of the losses. How can you get them to translate those learnings into the goals of winning in these close games?
Yeah, I think we'd all just say that, we had opportunities, we had missed opportunities. And I think that's the difference, is that if we could go back, we lost by 1 run, but, 5 times we had opportunities that we didn't make happen. So it's about not missing those opportunities moving forward.